One of the things I hate most about cooking is fumbling around trying to get your pots and pans. Well, I've got the perfect DIY solution just for that. It's an easy cupboard upgrade to neaten up your pots and pans. Let me show you how. So what you'll need for this DIY is some 22 by 44mm timber, and I've got a 1.8 meter long length. You'll need some 400mm slide runners, 50mm screws, 16mm screws, and then you'll need some big cup hooks. I've got some 38mm. Then you'll need a plastic knob, tape measure, pencil, a screw pilot, and your screw bit, and then a straight edge. The tools we'll need are a sander, a circular saw, a drill, and a driver. And I'm making use of the Black & Decker Multi Evo, which has all of those tools on one platform. Then to finish it off, I'm going to be using the Rust-Oleum Gloss White. Now the great thing about this is it's a primer and cover all in one, and it's quick drying. So the first thing we need to do is just take all our pots and pans out and remove our shelf. And then we can measure it up and see what length we need to cut our timber. So first I'm going to measure from the front to the back. And we've got 540 mils. I'm going to go a little bit shorter with my rails and cut them at 500 mils. So I'm going to take my timber outside and cut those to length. So my 3 pieces are cut at 500. I can give them a good sand and then spray paint them. Now remember, when you're spray painting, it's straight even strokes starting off one side and finishing off the other. While that's drying, we can mark up the center of our shelf. Now remember, we're going to be mounting this on the bottom of the shelf, so make sure that you put your shelf upside down. So we've got 560, half of that is 280. 3 pieces are painted and dry. What I'm going to do now is install the drawer runners in between them. That'll allow the center piece to slide out with the pots hanging on it. So first thing we need to do is lay those on their sides, and we can fasten our runners to those pieces. So we'll slide it forward to reveal the mounting holes, and always remember that the rubber stopper needs to be at the back. Our runners are secured to the side pieces. Next thing is to secure it to the center pieces. To do that, we need to remove the center piece of the runner. So you'll see if I pull it out, there's a little lever over there. Pull that down and we can take it out. Now make sure that you keep this piece in the right orientation. And we're going to mount it on the bottom edge of the center piece to make sure that when it slides in and out, there's enough clearance off the shelf. Again, remove the center piece of the runner and attach it, maintaining the correct orientation again. Now that those two are secured, we can slide them back into the runners and secure it all to the shelf. Now as you can see, by aligning the runner to the bottom edge of the center piece, there's enough space that it doesn't rub. Now we need to fasten the 2 outer pieces to the shelf. Simply line it up on our center line, and then we can drill our pilot holes and fasten it with the 50mm screws. Now I recommend putting about 4 to 5 screws on each side, making it nice and strong because the pots can get a bit heavy. Perfect. Now we just need to add our cup hooks and our knob. Now I'll evenly space my cup hooks about 60 to 70 mils apart. Next thing to do is to fasten our knob. That's going over there, so I just need to drill a hole from the other side and put the screw in. Last thing to do is mount our shelf back into the cupboard, just moving it up slightly to give enough space for the pots. There we go. By having our pots on a pull-out rail, it's so much easier finding the pot that you need without scratching around at the back of the cupboard. Now remember that everything I used is available at Builders, in-store or online at builders.co.za. And for more how-tos like this, visit the blog on the website. Get to Builders, get it done.